John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The afternoon for San Francisco, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
The pitch. On the corner for a strike, and this one is off and running. Late on that fastball.
Now he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Got him swinging. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
1 and 2.
And now 2 and 2. And he deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 2-1. Hit in the air, center field. Ramos under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Jelly, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely to play. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
And there's a ball.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
They say it went. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow.
2 and 2.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Patrick Bailey. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Misses inside, and it's ball and a strike.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's been a great free agent side. That's off the inside edge, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One out, base is empty. That one way inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Michael Conforto will climb in. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in L.A., and here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. A line to kick the pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
This one in the air. Wade makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Gavin Lux. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Left field. Conforto on his way over. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajos. Just missed. And another ball. 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 2-2. And the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Goes down looking. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy Tyler Fitzgerald. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Fitzgerald, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Here comes a pitch. To third, Biggio. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
First offering, and it just misses. Top of the 3rd, no score. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 2-1.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. Tyro Estrada to the plate. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Biggio. Fires across the diamond, and Estrada is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ripped on a line. He's got it. One down. Kevin Biggio to the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Just missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Gets it to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And now the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
With the right-hander back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Comes up empty.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's Wade now. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And takes low for ball one. Right through there for a strike. The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. Line drive. Hernandez makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On a four, here's Shohei Ohtani. Jelly back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the inside corner for a strike. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Foul ball there. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Sizes this one up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And there's one away. Here's Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Matt Chapman.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Matt Chapman, big blast, left field, way back there, and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Michael Conforto, the next Giant to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One strike.
One down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 1-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And a ball evens the count. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald. First time up, he grounded to third. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs, and it's fouled away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here is Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, Estrada throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. About looking his first time up. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Estrada, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past it. And up next for the Giants, Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, center field. Paez has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., here's Jason Hayward.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kevin Biggio, 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. That one out to right. Yastrzemski drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one lifted to left. Under it. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one missed. Right-hander kicks, deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good
plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Leading off the Giants.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. There's a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lux gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Ramos round second on his way to third, headed for the plate. The relay throw, the tag out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon, and strike two. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 0-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that misses as well.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Bases loaded, 2 down. That misses, and now 3-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The line to the pitch. Right side. Wade takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now
And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic. And fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swung on, belted. Ramos on the move, heading back. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
That was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Missed with a changeup. 2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 3.
And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Freeman hits it in the air. Ramos moving under it. And that is that. Trying it into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Soler in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Estrada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Caught him looking for the K. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Throw over to first.
Now he's in there. He's safe.
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And now it's even up. Hit hard, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, the
So digging in, Elliot Ramos. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Runner edges away at second. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score. It's 2-0.
A couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Digging in, Patrick Bailey. First pitch, not close. The Giants trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Right through there for a strike. Chapman gets a piece there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
And ball one. Jelly. Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's outside. Got him swinging. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. First pitch misses. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he
out there to center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more.
Taylor Rogers taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through it for strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is down low.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got a good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Right side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Miguel Rojas. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. High fly ball out to left field. Drifts towards it. Squeezes it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Biggio in the box now. Takes strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Coming home. 1 run's in. A second scores as well. Tie game here in the 8th.
Just a huge at bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 down, go ahead run at scoring position. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda. He's been so good against lefties. Now into the game, Chris Taylor. He takes over at right. And here is Michael Conforto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Here's your 1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Kicks and deals. That's down and in. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Banda, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Up and in, and the count 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make
swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So bottom of the ninth, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses the zone, and a count 1 and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyer. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. This one high in the air to left center. Pulls it in for the out. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman, known for his late inning heroics. That one's in there. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And here it comes. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. And we'll play extra innings in this one. We're in extras here, and digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. And he deals. And a swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Jorge Soler digs in now. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Go ahead run on base. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one missing low. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Giants take the lead. 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
Now, Elliot Ramos. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down now, and here is Patrick Bailey, our switch hitter batting right. And there's the strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 runs across in the inning. Here are the top half of the 10th. Ball 1 there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Camilo Doval. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate.
The left field.
Boy, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this bat.
And it's through for a hit. Then a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
He's in there.
Just elite level speed on display right there, and he needed every bit of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here is Andy Pajes. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one missed. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Splits the plate. It's 2-2. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And the final score here, 4-3. A